I am the CTO of Forrester Research. That still blows my mind. I am so fortunate. I'm a country boy. I grew up on a farm, and on that farm in southwestern Pennsylvania, we raised beef, and I knew from an early day that that was hard work, and I did not want to be a farmer. But fortunately, when I was young, computers came out, and I had a Commodore 64, and I realized that I could do things with it and do things that were a lot easier than raising cattle. And I'll get to the slide that matters. When I started playing with computers, that's what my grandfather and my uncles and all the people that wanted me to do work on the farm said. When I was playing with computers, every now and again I would then show up on the farm and say some crazy thing or a thing that didn't make sense, and they would look at me and they'd say, "Mike, you're a smart kid. We expect more of you." And if we fast forward to today, now all of a sudden we have AI, and a lot of the talks this morning have talked about AI, and I'm sure in your businesses every day you're hearing about AI and how much it's going to do for you or what it's going to enable you to do. And the reality is, what it's doing is changing our work and changing the expectation that our constituents, that our coworkers, that our bosses all have about us. It's enabling us to be smarter, enabling us to be more efficient, enabling us to know more. And so therefore, implicitly, people assume, oh, well, you'll do more, and you'll be smarter, and you'll be greater at providing us with the service that we expect of you. Now, as the CTO of Forrester Research, and as somebody that uses AI a lot, I hear also about hallucinations. And in my world, hallucinations are lies. And so if I lie to you, or if I create research that isn't true, then I don't get to do this cool job anymore, and I have to go back to the farm and raise beef. And while I love to eat it, as I said, that's hard work that I'm not ready to do. So what I would say here is, as we consume AI and as we allow it to be the superpower that makes us better at what we do, make sure that it's not lying to us. Make sure that it's giving us the information that actually does make us better. And so to do that means you either have to have an insight into the thing that you're digging up. In this case, an example, I need to acquire a new CRM. And I go to one of the services out there and say, which is the best CRM for me? And it's going to tell me what it is. It's going to tell me in a very, very confident manner what I should consider using. It's going to give me some information, maybe not all the information. And so my guidance to you is, be careful of what you see, because folks aren't going to look at you and say, hey, we expect more of you. But it's okay if you screw up because somebody hallucinated or something lied to you. Instead, they're going to say, we expect you to be great because we've given you the power to be great, and so go and do it. And so I, at Forrester, also am faced with a world in which all of these things are telling you some answers. Some are true, some are hallucinations, partially true. And I have to figure out, how does our business that's been working with so many of you and so many of your agencies continue to operate in this world? And I'll say that when I have questions about what our business should do, I go to Copilot and I ask, how does somebody like Forrester continue to work in this world? And I was actually happy to find out what it said. Our human expertise, our proprietary frameworks, and the rigor of the research that we put together still matters. And I would absolutely agree. So about 2 years ago, myself and my organization, we built an AI. We built a tool that takes all of our research and gives you answers in the way that you're expecting it, in the way that you're used to getting from the tools that are out there today. So instead of having to take the time and understand so many nuances about your problem and know the details that allows you to ask a great question or understand, we built a thing called Forrester AI Access. We've called it Isola over the last couple of years, but over the last couple of years, we've built this and refined it and continue to build it, and it's built on that quality of trust. I now transact in trust. So when you need an answer and you need guidance on the things that you're building and you want AI to be the superpower that allows you to be great, we build an AI to do that. And so I get to be here in front of you all today and pitch a little bit, but also talk about some of the fears that I have around AI and making sure that it is powering the things that we want to do, but also to say that if you need more, we have more. And the future of this thing, it's moving very, very quickly. So right now I can go to a page and type in a question and get an answer. I can also go to Teams and type in questions and get answers, and the Forrester AI Access will be in your Teams here very, very soon by the end of this year as well. The future takes those same things and puts it in your workflow. Many of you have heard about things like MCP, Model Context Protocol, or ways that we can take the same AI engines that are out there today and put it inside the business processes you have, so that the dream that I once had growing up on a farm, where instead of having to wake up when the sun came up and feed the cattle and do all that work, the dream I had was, how about if I woke up and looked at a screen and it said the world is going to be good today, and I can roll back over and go back to bed. That dream is coming. Maybe not completely, but we're gonna work our way there, because so many of these AI engines are now going to fit inside your business workflows and start to make decisions for you and start to empower a lot of the decisions that today you have to make. And I'm sure as you go through your day, at times you'll answer an email or you'll make a decision and you'll think, why do I have to do this? Like, this is kind of below me. This is something that should just happen. Everybody knows how I think and everybody knows the right answer. So why doesn't it just happen? That's where we're getting to, and that's what we're going to do. I'll finish with this. When I was a kid, also, we had one TV in the house, and we had a wire that went up to an antenna up on top of the hill. And so when it rained, I had to go up on top of the hill and move the antenna at times because it would blow it over. But fortunately, one night I was sitting on the couch, and I saw David Copperfield make the Statue of Liberty disappear. And I looked over at my mom, and I had this look in my eye, and she knew. This is dangerous. I told her, I said, I want to create magic, because that was amazing. It made the Statue of Liberty, the biggest thing I'd ever seen, disappear. I want to create magic. Arthur C. Clarke said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That's what we get to build today. Here at Forrester, we want to help you do that. We've been able to help you do that over the last 40 years, and we're going to continue to help you do that. So if you have questions around AI, you have questions around how this whole thing works, please reach out. Find us. We're here and around. We're excited to talk to you, and we're excited to see what we all build next. Thank you.